This is what you call the true Caribbean experience. Now, you living in New York City, if you want to experience an experience that you've never experienced before, and you're feeling a little homesick in the big city, and you want to feel back at home, check CultureShare, Channel 44, every Saturday. G.B.T.V television, Channel 44, UHF, that is you and the whole family.
You tell your neighbor, you want a man better. Oh, Sam is a mama, he making you shame. Woman, don't try that, don't give me that scheme at all. Woman, you are a damn back and a down. Cause all you talk is on a man, you want it, you like it. This week is sweat, all you brag is on a man, you're balling.
Some lovely shots there from Barbados, part of the Crop Over Festival this year in Bridgetown. Well, it's that time again to welcome you to another edition of CultureShare. Stay right where you are and experience the happiness in Caribbean entertainment for the next hour. Among the presentations this week, we'll be talking to another great and interesting artist, and we'll be having the world premiere of a video produced by G.B.T.V. I am PYSADEE. Our first entertainer has been around for a number of years. He has already written 2 film scores for BIM and Turn of the Tide, 2 movies produced in the Caribbean. He is Andre Tanker. Here he is performing with his One World Contra Band, doing Basement Party.
The downtown rockers, uptown dudes, streamline ladies in spike heel shoes, green card lovers in a corner dancing clothes, illegal immigrants, them jumping up the most, the sweet soul music and a disco, a rhythm and blues, run the dub so calypso. But don't get confused, I'm Mr. DJ, cause we put all them rhythms together and we give them some place. You know the whole place starts jumping and the vibrations raise. There is a days in a basement party in a New York City. Downtown shake down, uptown boogie, where. Well, the whole place was a ram up and a cram up with the people till they couldn't hold no more. But still they kept on coming, if you see them squeezing through the door. I checked the lady in the kitchen, she got a piece of rice coming up hot, with some big red peppers. Put the Caribbean flavor in the pot and keep the rhythm jamming hot in a a basement party in a New York City. Downtown shake down, uptown boogie. Well, let me tell you what's a basement party. The rhythm rocking in a New York City. Downtown shake down, oh yeah, uptown boogie. Well. Well, only one thing was missing to make this party complete. Just then I heard a knocking. It was a visit from the police on the beat. They say they just get a complaint from a neighbor on the block, and the music got to turn down real low, or the party gonna stop. Good Lord. I tell you, man, if you want the party to stop, good Lord, I raise your hand if you see this party can't stop. The party can't stop, no Lord. I tell you, man, if you want the party to stop, the party can't stop, no Lord. I raise your hand if you see this party can't stop, oh Lord. They say they get a big complaint from the neighbor on the block, and the music got to turn down real low, or the party gonna stop. But the jamming builds stronger, and the music stay free. You know the police get a lock inside a rhythm. All night I see them searching for the key to one love. In a basement party in a New York City. Downtown shake down, uptown boogie. Well, let me tell you, it was a basement party. The rhythm rocking in a New York City. Downtown shake down, uptown boogie. Well.
A laid-back soca, reggae, jazz presentation there from Andre Tanker and this one-word contraband on CultureShare. Well, we're still down south, meaning the action is still coming from Trinidad. You know, for some years now, Crazy has been threatening that every year will be his year for Road March, and already he has been sending out threats that come Carnival 1993 in TNT, he's going to cop the Road March title once again. He's been talking so much about his new song called Paul, Your Mother Come. Well, one of the songs we'll remember Crazy for is his soca G.B.T.V. And a friend of mine told me that whenever he hears this song, it reminds him of the Polori. He can taste the Polori in the soca G.B.T.V. Well, let's look at Crazy now.
Have your senses running wild. I will tell them that you will la 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 lo la 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 lo la 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 la. Let me hear you. you.
bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
I want you.
Bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
This is the African music with the Doppler influence. Ready? Boom, boom, boom. Bad man. Hey! I promise to provide every earthly thing you need, and your every command I will heed. This will be between us, nothing else could intercede. I shall always be a friend indeed. Hey!
Oh, baby,
I want to make you happy.
please, please. Oh, baby,
I want to feel you near me.
please, please.
I love you.
Bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
I want you.
Bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
Groove it, groove it, groove it. Rahman. Never ever will I leave you to be all alone. I shall always be your honeycomb. I will definitely work my fingers to the bone to make sure you have a lovely home. Hey!
Oh, baby, please, please. Oh, baby,
I want to feel you near me.
please, please.
I love you.
Bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
I want you.
Bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
Wave your hand. Wave your hand. All who love this, all you can see it. Mr. Lightsman, put that light on the chest, let them see it. Watch me. Watch the place here. Where's it? See it? We're going at the top one more time. I ain't sing it yet. If you let me celebrate with you once in a while, I will have your senses running wild. I shall serenade you in a very special style and light up the fire in your smile. Hey!
Oh, baby,
I want to make you happy.
please, please. Oh, baby,
I want to feel you near me. I love you.
bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
I want you.
Bad man.
I'm going.
Bad man.
The lovable lunatic himself, Edwin Ayong, the crazy with his soca G.B.T.V. We'll be back. We all know that this is the Halloween weekend, and the name witch may come up sometime or the other. Now, what is really a good witch? Is she a sweet-looking, conniving lady, maybe flying on a broom? Well, not all witches fly on a broom. We're gonna see a good witch in a different atmosphere now. Now, this video we're gonna see, it's the world premiere. It's Dexter Daly and Jamex, and the title of the song is Good Witch. Now, this video was shot by Gentle Benjamin of G.B.T.V, the entire video. Look.
Did anybody ever tell you the more things change, they stay the same? Days of old have evil spirits, Halloween and Obeah men. Now in modern times, rocket ships and jet airlines. Some people still carry powerful gifts passed down and they still have it. I know one who's still that way. She flies by night and she walks by day. Can't help herself when she's in my mind. Now she's got me mocking eyes. A good witch, the Caribbean's here. A good witch, running back and forth to trees like a good itch. Sweep me with her broom of love like just I'm sitting by her door, begging, sweet some more. While I go insane, cause every time I hear her name, I can feel like she coming round. And I love it cause she shakes the ground. After all, it's not so bad. In fact, it's the best love I ever had. I'm the victim of a spell, something that she does so well. I know I'm too still that way. She flies by night and she walks by day. Can't help myself when she's in my mind. Now she's got me mocking eyes. A good witch, the Caribbean's here. A good witch, running back and forth to she's like a good itch. Sweep me with her bill of love like just I'm sitting by her door, begging, sweet, some more. She said she wanna be my own girl and fill me with the pleasures of her world. I love it when she pours her emotions on and tell me, brother, you just can't go wrong when you love a witch, a witch, a witch, a witch. A good witch of the Caribbean's here. A good witch, running back and forth to she's like a good itch. Sweep me with her broom of love. Begging, sweet, sweet me, and I'm begging to sweep some more. Sweep me. Save me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Begging to see some more. Save me, save me. I'm begging, begging, begging to see some more. Yeah.
Dexter Daly, born in Jamaica, now residing in the US, and is Jamex doing Good Witch on CultureShare. Now the painting we've been telling you about last week, remember that you can get your prints. Now the painting was done by Glenford John, and we have been getting a lot of positive comments about the naturalness of the painting. The prints are available. Call us right here at G.B.T.V, the number you're looking at on the screen right now, and organize your print. Now we've been getting a lot of requests and the prints are finishing very fast. So if you're thinking about getting your print, don't wait any longer. Get in contact with us right now and organize the getting of the print. We'll be quite happy to accommodate you. Aloma Cadogan is the name of a fine calypsonian from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Her calypso sobriquet is Fatty Dan, and wherever she performs, she creates a wave of excitement. Here she is performing at the Demarshkra in Kingstown, St. Vincent, 1992, doing her career guidance.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. When I was about to leave school, mommy had a talk with me. She said, girl, the time is now when you must take life seriously. All your childhood days are going away. You must now be thinking of a career. So anything you do, please do it honestly. Don't bring cry and shame on this family. She say, I prefer you to be a scavenger going around cleaning the street. And I prefer you to be a shoe cleaner cleaning shoes on Mr. John's feet, than to be a politician working trickery on this nation, living high and feeling mighty, while the majority living in poverty. She say, Fatty girl, I would love to know you have a degree, whether it be an MA, BSc or a PhD. But in life, please always try to be fair. Don't ever let money lead you astray. For in this time to live a straight life, it might not be that easy. Try your best, I want you to promise me. She say, I prefer you to be a vendor walking around selling cakes and sweets. And I prefer you to walk down flour mill, man, just pulling and packing wheat, than to be a big shot lawyer, ripping off some poor landowner, making use of illiteracy just to get money. Don't do that, honey. She say the evil you do, girl, it's sure gonna follow you. What's the sense you're rich today, then your life end up in sorrow? Retribution, I know it's always there, and it sure will catch up on you somewhere. So forget about material things and check for the Almighty, and for sure you will live in prosperity. She say, I prefer you to go and walk the land planting Tanya yam and a day. And I prefer you to go out on the sea, Fatty, if that's the only way, than to be a policewoman, taking bribes, having no conscience, searching nurses without mercy. Oh, what a pity. Don't do that, Fatty. Balabade, lie, doy, lie, day, lie, die, die. Balabade, bambo. Balabade, bambade. She preferred to remain poor than to be living uneasy. You could never live at ease when you're living dishonestly. You never know when your trick's gonna fail. All your sins keep packing up on your tail. All the rub and cookery you see people involving in. Just remember Judgment Day is waiting. She say, I prefer you to be a Calypsonian without money, I don't care. Just keep people updated on the news, the things they try to keep us here. Don't you be no big bank worker who would steal a couple $1 and would have to run overseas. That is not easy. Don't do that for me.
The lady is indeed serious about her work there. Fatty Dan doing career guidance. We like to take this opportunity to send our condolences to Barbadian comedian Trevor Eastman, who lost his father this week in Barbados. And the entire staff of G.B.T.V and CultureShare, we commiserate with Trevor Eastman and the rest of his family in this time of loss. CultureShare on the move, and we'll be back. Unity is always a topic in the Calypsonian minds, because as long as there's no unity, there'll always be the topic for the Calypsonians to sing about. And that's exactly what Randy Isaac did when he sang at the Marshgra in Grenada in 1992. We look at that presentation now, and after, we'll have a chat with Randy.
Unity to make it a better place. Good night. For so many years we have been trying to make Grenada a better place, but dreams after dreams keep on dying, and all the great ideas go into waste. There is one thing I think we should realize, that the problem is mainly us. We are too divided and selfish, overly narrow-minded and childish. Time to break ourselves away from this cause. Unity is the answer. Let's unite in common endeavor, and let us learn to live together as one. Hey, hey. Unity is the answer. Our people don't have to suffer. One people, one family, one nation. Unity is the answer, good Lord. Love your neighbor as yourself and help them out. Unity is the answer, I say. Our dreams will be realized, there is no doubt. We have seen so many days of trials. 302 rifles, bullets in 74. Sisters and brothers victimized and murdered. Oh my God, oh no, we can't take it no more. So we have made a very brave and decisive move. The revolution of March 1979. But greediness and power, hunger, cause if more people to suffer, the massacre could never get off our minds. Oh, 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 unity is the answer. Let's unite in common endeavor, and let us learn to live together as one. Unity is the answer. Nobody has to suffer. suffer. One people, one family, one nation. Unity is the answer, good Lord. Bullets and bloodshed only help to keep us poor. Unity is the answer, I say. Joining hands together is the way to go. Hey, hey. We decided to get together and start building. Band the waist and keep on pulling this string. But so much power, struggle, and infighting. It was deja vu all over again. People with corrupted minds all play sly. The things they do just make me sit down and cry. They run in the offshore banking, drug smuggling and money laundering. The faster you live, the sooner you die. Unity is the answer. Let's unite in common endeavor and let us learn to live together as one. Unity is the answer. Our people don't have to suffer. One people, one family, one nation. Unity is the answer, good Lord. Follow the road that leads to happiness and love. Unity is the answer, I say. We have the support of God Almighty above. Hey, hey, whoa. Unity. Now let us hope we can set our own true goals. And every day we will tackle it with pride. Don't look back, we know we're getting closer. Because everybody is on everybody's side. Only then we can really see ourselves as a proud and strong and independent nation. We have no time to fight each other. Love each other, brother and sister. The more love we give is if more love we have to come. Whoa, unity is the answer. Let's unite in common endeavor and let us learn to live together as one. Hey, hey. Unity is the answer. Our people don't have to suffer. One people, one family, one nation. Unity is the answer, good Lord. Let's join hands and work together, one and all. Unity is the answer, I say.
Randy Isaac doing Unity on CultureShare. Now the other song he did at Dimashq in 1992 was The Roots of Calypso. Now prior to that he had Free South Africa and More Steel Band as two of the better presentations at Dimashq. And I was trying to compare The Roots of Calypso to Free South Africa and More Steel Band as to where we can put it. Well, I first put that question to Randy to ask him what he thought of The Roots of Calypso in comparison to both Free South Africa and More Steel Band.
Well, I rate The Roots of Calypso as the best because a lot of work was put into it. We did a lot of work upcoming to the Dimashq because I had two driving force behind me, Thomas James and Nick Cox. I must say thank you. And well, before Mopan and Free South Africa, I used to just get on stage and do my thing naturally. But a lot of work was put into Roots of Calypso. And I have a great feeling for the song also.
Nick Cox wrote that Calypso for you.
Yeah.
When you saw the lyrics for the first time and you reviewed it, you remembered what you thought of first?
Yeah, well, when I first saw the lyrics, you know, I thought, you know, this is a song I should be singing because I as a young Calypsonian, a lot of young people look at me and they're looking, for a big message, and who want to get into Calypso and, know a little more about Calypso. These are the kind of songs I would like to be doing in the future, and even, presently, So I was very happy to do Roots of Calypso.
So you think that the song was written with Randy Isaac
in mind,
specifically in mind?
Yeah.
And that made it much easier for you?
Yeah.
Your preparation for competition this year, I know you put a lot of hard work into it. You even did some running on the beach to prepare yourself mentally.
It relax your mind, it make you fit physically, and it help with the voice, And swimming helps a lot too, and I do a lot of that.
That song, The Roots of Calypso, was a fine presentation. But Unity is the Answer, the song we just saw. By the way, that was a lovely outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Unity is the Answer, a deep song. Now you have come out of salsa, which you got a lot of stick for when you performed that in 1990. And you have gone for two, social commentaries. Unity is the Answer. Did you feel right that night doing it?
Yeah, I feel really good because I started singing Calypso on a professional level in 1986, right? And a choral kind of thing. And that was my next option, to do 2 lyrical songs, And Unity is the Answer is a great song. It's like the history of the trials and tribulation we've been through over the years. And I'm saying unity is the answer to make it a better place. I'm talking about my island, Grenada. Because, we've been having some political problems. And, I bring back all those things in the song, and then coming back and tell them to make it a better place, unity is the answer. So it was, I had a very good chance of winning the competition. And I thought that my combination of songs was very good, and it was properly done and everything. So I don't know what went wrong.
The night is here.
Yeah.
The March Gras night is here.
Okay.
The lights are on. The master of ceremony is on stage, and they're beginning to announce your entry on stage. Coming on stage is Randy Isaac. As that build-up becomes into reality, what is your focus like?
Well, being backstage and having your name called to go on stage is, I don't know, I usually be very tense, I usually be jumping, keep myself warm, dancing, making my own rhythm. And all my mind is focused on to go out there and to please the people, to do my best, And, just have my mind free of everything else and just focus singing and performing, doing my best on that night.
Your thoughts on the standard of the Grenada Calypsos this year?
The Grenada Calypso was very good. They improved. Well, they've been improving from 1987, and they had. But this year they have moved one step higher once more, and I'm very proud, that and impressed with the work that they've done this year.
Randy Isaac on CultureShare. We'll be back. We like to take this opportunity to say a special hello to a tiny tot who is the daughter of one of our directors and cameraman, Frank Stanislaus. Lee Frances Stanislaus will be celebrating her first birthday on Wednesday, and we like to say a special happy birthday to Lee, and also to her dear mom, Pat, who, according to Frank, is taking superb care of little Lee. Once again, happy birthday, Lee, from all of us here on the CultureShare set. Good work, Frank. Keep it up.
Thanks, Al.
All right, you're welcome, man. Motherhood is a sacred institution, and when a big man can stand up on any platform and recognize the importance of motherhood, he has to be commended. That is exactly what Sparrow did.
in this place. Certain men should hide their face. The way they treat their mother is a disgrace in this place. Certain men should hide their face. The way they treat their mother is a disgrace. Neglect the old lady for donkey years. When she dead, they shedding crocodile tears and spending money like hell to build a casket big like Hilton Hotel. But when their mother was alive, they didn't know she then is nightclubs and brothel. The money used to spend, they used to carry on. But now that she is gone, them hypocrites does weep and mourn. But if you are lucky and still have your mommy, remember what Sparrow say. Forget them jagabats and all the Jezebel. Make sure your mommy okay. So indiscreet, some madam drunk in the street, and mama have nothing to eat. Buying company, every day they in a spree, while their mama belly empty. I know a man who joined his wife one night to cuss his mother, till he end up in the jail in Carrera. When she dead, he start to moan and shout, I wish the dead could have wake up and bust it down mouth. When his mother was in need, he never paid her heed, and she had to eat the bread the devil need. It was so unfair, just a postcard once a year he will send to pretend sincere. No, she don't need a lot, just give her what you got, whether you're rich or you're poor. I say, not only on her birthday, that shouldn't be the way. Every day should be Mother's Day. Oh no, don't neglect your mommy so. Don't leave her with tears and sorrow. Respect, she must get that respect that all good mothers should get. You have to make it a point of duty. Try and see that she's always happy, not like those who will pay the bill just to make sure that their name come out in the will. You treated her unkind, drove her out of mind. How could you be so blind to leave mama to pine? The pain she had to bear to bring you safely here, and now you don't really care. Oh, treated her crude, and for your ingratitude someday you will have to pay, because retribution meets every man who meets his mommy that way. La 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 la. My friend, tell me, why do you pretend to remember your mother then? Why do you mourn when she's buried all alone and no longer can she return? The Lord above will take care of her up there, but your obligation lies right here. It's unkind to leave her undone, so don't be a blasted, ungrateful son. After all is said and done, I'm warning every son, please give your mama the love and affection. Try to understand, she did the best she can, so now give her a helping hand. I say you cannot repay even until your dying day, though you may own the stars and moon above. You'll be a very lucky fella if you still have the treasure as the wealth of a mother's love.
Sparrow and Mother's Love. We'd like to remind you that come Tuesday, it's voting day, and once you are a citizen and registered to vote, we're urging you to do so. You know, we Caribbean Americans, we all have intentions. We'd love to go back to our countries in the Caribbean to live one day, we always say, but we have to realize that we live in this country right now, and we are part of the processes of development. So we have to let our voices be heard through the ballot. It is our responsibility as Caribbean Americans to vote. Please, if you are registered, go out and vote. Maximum importance. That's where we leave you this week on the program. It was great keeping you company. Join us again next week, same time. Keep your feet on the ground and keep that smile on your face. We go out now with the music of one of the stalwarts from Barbados, Griner.
Hey! I thought I was dreaming when I hear voices ringing in me ears. Come let me go, come let me go. Something musically in the whole alley, I can stand the pressure. I begin to shiver when the heights and the music blow me fuse. As I get up to watch me face, I keep hearing a rasta bass. Dum ba dum 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 dum. Music playing and the whole PYSADEE vibrating. A Rasta man really in the band. What beat this sweet percussion with spoon and pan. Singing like I hand, I Rasta hand. Ja Rastafari leading my band. Oh like I hand, I Rasta hand. Ja Rastafari borrow Jamo, creator of the rhythm and tempo, master of this calypso leading. Hey! Tumili dumbalimba! Oi, oi, oi! Give me! Shoot him, bang! What break? Me bossy men! What the noise, the bass, my set in the bass. With give me the heights. Oh, give me the heights. From midnight and night do the tight, tight, tight. They want to be champion for the celebration. So they start to play one eye man jam. Music was really sweet, especially the bassman beat. Ooh, dum ba dum 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 dum. Music playing and the whole PYSADEE vibrating. A Rasta man really did the band. But beat this sweet percussion with spoon and pan. Singing like I hand, I Rasta hand. Ja Rastafari leading the band. Oh like I hand, I Rasta hand. Ja Rastafari, oh Jambo, creator of the mountain, for master of this calypso